Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Wherever you are joining me from, I do appreciate you. We are going to be reacting today again. Before we do, please remember to share this video. Remember to subscribe to this video. We are going to be talking about Wole Soyinka and his antics. Wole Soyinka, the erudite scholar and novel laureate, a man of great intellect, a man we can say one of the elders of Nigeria, and a man that is, one of those that are respected around the world. Is in the mood of Chinua Achebe. I think after Chinua Achebe, I think you'll be talking about him, in spite that Chinua Achebe is dead, but he's still more popular than anybody. But suddenly he was in the news for something that people were shocked, and everywhere was there was so much noise, there was so much confusion, there was so much about his utterances. And some people were saying, is that because of his age, or what is happening, what is actually happening? But we are going to discuss this in full details. For those that are not aware, Wole Soyinka suddenly appeared to be attacking one of the renowned and popular opposition leaders in Nigeria in the name of Peter Obi and the obedient movements that were in support of him and good government. Remember, the obedient movement were virtually supporting the change of Nigerian corrupt system and corrupt leadership, and getting Nigeria to be working for all, not just for the few. So now, and there was an issue before the election that some people were under the attacking Wole Soyinka for a lot of things. But after Peter Obi went to him and spoke to him and resolved the whole thing, that he should ignore those people, that is not in support of those things, and after that, that's ended. But in recent interview with a popular news channel, Wole Soyinka started again attacking Peter Obi concerning those what has happened and transpired. Remember, this time around, the election has been done and dusted, and it's 1 year, and a new government is in power. And this new government in power, Nigeria has seen hell on earth. Nigerians have suffered. Nigerians are into muddy waters, into what they have not experienced before. They thought they have the worst in Buhari, but now they are seeing even worse than what Buhari was for them. And they were actually expecting somebody in the mood of Wole Soyinka, who openly saying that he is supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to now speak to him and say, look, the people are dying, the people are suffering in the country called Nigeria. You must look at what is happening. The people, men and women in the street, are not smiling anymore because things are happening. And what came to my mind is agents of distraction and diversion. Politicians have a way of getting people to focus somewhere else, not on their failures and nefarious activities. And they do tend to bring about some agents, or they can just raise some people to act on their behalf. It's like, let me give you an example. Satan is the father of liars, and Satan, the devil, popularly known as the devil, Its main purpose is basically to divert or distract people from the light, but for them to focus on the darkness. So remember, God is the light, and everybody is supposed to focus on the light, so that through the light you can see around you, you can see your environment, you can be able to relate with people, you can even get things working for yourself. But what the devil and the Satan does is basically to divert your attention, distract you completely, so you focus on where there is no light. So the politicians also deploy this, and some people started asking, is Wole Soyinka now the agent of distraction and diversion? Is Wole Soyinka the agent of distraction and diversion? Is the government in power or the politicians that are actually ruining everything for the Nigerians, employing now the respectable Wole Soyinka? So that's what we are here to discuss today. What is your thought on that? Agents of distraction and diversion. Is Wole Soyinka the agent of distraction and diversion? So now that's what we are talking about. So I don't know what's your take on that. I don't know what's your opinion, but whatever your opinion, come to the comment section. Come, let's discuss about it. Come, let's talk about it. Let's discuss. I want to hear your view on this, because your view is very important for us, and it will help us to bring about a serious debate on this, because it's very, very important. Wole Soyinka is somebody I respect so much, and many people do respect him, but not anymore, because he has actually become what people were not expecting of him. Now, many families are losing their homes. Many families are losing their homes, losing their source of livelihood in Lagos, of all places. That's supposed to be Nigeria answer of a successful city, where a lot of things, the government of that area is basically destroying many houses, rendering Nigerians, I'm not talking about foreigners, rendering Nigerians homeless in their own fatherland, on the excuse of one thing or the other. Destroying businesses that are basically providing succor to the people of Nigeria. Those businesses were not created by government. People borrowed from banks in Nigeria abroad to build all those businesses, but in a matter of days or hours, all of them are brought down, and people are left homeless, people are left jobless. Am I talking about the sharing of money in many of the judiciaries or Senate and all those things? Am I talking about debating about anthem, where people are looking for job, people are looking for food, 3 square meal? The senators and House of Representatives are talking about national anthem, national pledge, and all those things. Am I talking about no electricity, whereas there is no gas? Instead of debating about to repeal the exclusive order that hold gas distribution to the federal government, which put it in concurrent list, they are busy talking about loads of rubbish. Am I talking about poor road network, insecurity? A lot of people has been. You heard about the priests that were kidnapped in many places. You heard about school children. You heard about many people that have been kidnapped. People cannot afford to feed their families. People cannot even have a good shelter where they can live. Many are roaming about the streets. There is Japa syndrome. You hear about the drama in Kanu. These are things happening. You hear about tribalism and clannish activities, even during the election, during the past election and after the election. Hatred, mudslidings, and all those things. But instead of Wole Soyinka focusing on that, he's not going to focus on that. He's basically focusing on somebody or the opposition. The opposition are not in government at the moment. They are not the ruling people. The person that is in power is Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He is the president of Nigeria. If Nigeria is moving forward, all accolades go to him. All praises go to him. If Nigeria is not performing, people has the right to hold him to account that Nigeria is going down. So now, the Naira has lost 30 to 40% of its value. Naira is the worst, at the moment, the worst performing currency in the whole world. The farmers cannot go to farm. They cannot farm because the harbingers of violence and intruders and the masquerades of violence are roaming about, harassing, killing off, and destroying the farmers, destroying farmlands. Am I talking about brutalities of the security agencies on the street, the police, the bribery and corruption of the politicians, so many things, unexplained wealth of the politicians? All these things are there. The government in power, the president is nowhere to be found. The president is always abroad. Nobody is seeing him more in Nigeria. And Wole Soyinka, what we want to ask, and Nigerians are asking you, is Peter Obi the president of Nigeria? Or is there something that we don't know that you need to tell us? Is Atikuabubakar the president of Nigeria? These are opposition people. So what you need to do is, you're supposed to be talking about the maladministration in Nigeria of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the incompetence in being displayed all over board. The government that has taken over with propaganda. Nigeria have failed with propaganda here and there. Oh, investors are bringing billion. Whereas the investors are fleeing Nigeria in their thousands. The investment are not being protected. There is, Nigerians are being divided on ethnic lines. A lot of things are happening. Why is it that Wole Soyinka did not, do the right attack? Why is Wole Soyinka now the agent of distraction and diversion? Is it something that we don't know? Is he trying to distract us? Is he trying to distract Nigerians that are dying of hunger? There is no good roads, there is no hospital. People are dying just because of malaria, because of pain. There is so much cry. The little children, they cannot even have money to go to school or even to eat. Their fathers and mothers are now rendered homeless. Thousands are rendered homeless in Lagos and many places of Nigeria because of politicians' wickedness. There are a lot of things happening. Nigerians have become beggars in their own country. But Wole Soyinka did not want to do the right attack and call a spade and say to the government, look, people are suffering. But he decided on his own to be agent of diversion and distraction, to distract Nigerians, not to focus on their tormentors, not to focus on the politicians or the president that who is to be held account, that said there is a renewed hope. Where is the renewed hope is basically a way of getting Nigerians into serious problems. There are Japa syndrome. For those that don't know what is Japa syndrome, is where there's massive exodus of Nigerians from their country, some of them dying in the sea, Some of them, a lot of things being smuggled all over the world because they think Nigeria is not working anymore. There are a lot of problems happening. So this is what we are here to be discussed. Do you think Wole Soyinka is now the agent of distraction and diversion? So who are those agents of diversion, distractions that are being deployed to distract you and to distract me? So that's what we are talking about. We don't want to make this video so long, but what do you make about this? What is your opinion? Go to the comment section and drop your own opinion. Let us continue to talk. Let us continue to talk about these things because very important to many. It's very important to people losing their houses, people that have no jobs. It's very important because there is rising unemployment in the country, and these people are here distracting us with Wole Soyinka. So people should be careful that agents of distraction and diversion are moving around trying to control the narrative. We must be careful, and we must all rise in unison and call a spade, because enough is enough for the wise. So that's what we are here for today, and I thank you for joining us. Please like this video, please share and subscribe to this channel. As you do that, you are helping us and helping to build a better nation that will have better leaders with compassion and love, leaders that will be builders of nation, not merchants of propaganda, not agents of diversions, distractions, and divisions. So let us continue to get our homeland the best we can wish for. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you and God bless you. See you in the next one. Bye.